The 1960s have just ended. What a fantastic decade for the American people. It is only fitting that we give this groovy decade the recap it deserves. First off, I would like to touch upon the television hit Space Journey. Space is the only frontier we have left to go. Let's take a moment and reflect on one of our favorite moments of this far-out show. Boom, 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 boom. Space Journey!
People, we have finally arrived on this new world.
Wait, Captain Turk. We have to find out if this plan is habitable.
We can't risk another fight, Captain. We can't keep sustaining injuries. Let's just go there. Let's go.
Where are we?
Imani, why? Think of the damages this could cause.
Never fear. We got science. To the engine room.
Alright guys, this looks good. Let's just go now. Come on, Amadi.
We Jabugo-san!
Never fear, aliens. We come in peace.
Travelers, please hurry. This planet is extremely dangerous. You have to leave immediately. Never fear, aliens. We are here to help you. Show us where the danger is.
No, our main priority is to keep the crew safe. McCoy, we have to help these aliens.
Oh no!
We did it!
Captain!
I can help.
Whoa! Oh my god! No! Thank you for saving me, everyone!
Thank you for saving my species.
It's all in a day's work of a space voyager. Space is the only frontier we have left.
Space Journey. Space is the only frontier we have left to go. Truly a timeless classic. Now, you can't talk about the 60s without mentioning what could be the band with the wildest worldwide craze in history, the Beatles. After John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr made their way across the pond from England to America with a spot on this Ed Sullivan show, they seized the hearts of American youth and a wave of craze and excitement was bestowed upon them, known as Beatlemania. What can I say? Their style is truly something else. Here were some of the nation's favorite songs performed live by the Beatles!
Close your eyes and I can see tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll write on every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips I am missing. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. All my loving, all my loving, all my loving, I will send to you. To love to, yeah, yeah, yeah. To love to, yeah, yeah, yeah. To love to, yeah, 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 yeah. Think you've lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday. It's you she's thinking of, and she told me what to say. She said to love to, you know that can't be bad. She loved to, and you know you should be glad. She said you hurt her so, she almost lost her mind. Now she says she knows you're not the hurting kind. She said she loved you, you know that. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. No, it's up to you. I think it's only fair. Pride can hurt you too. Apologize to her because she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. Yes, she loves you, and you know you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wow, these performances will never not bring me to tears. Anyways, we'll be back after a quick word from our sponsors.
This diner is pulling a switch on the regulars by serving new instant Maxwell House. What's it taste like? Fresh perk coffee, that's what it tastes like. New Instant Max. Now a better blend of coffee beans, freshly perked for more fresh perk taste. We call it the Perky Instant.
With the success of the recent Apollo space flights, man has been brought another step closer to the moon. Aboard these manned Apollo flights, 3 astronauts, and with them, Tang. Tang, the energy breakfast drink with rich natural flavor and more vitamin C than orange juice. Still, Tang's biggest role isn't in NASA's space program. It's right here on Earth.
Somewhere back at the dawn of history, man discovered roast duck. Man's next discovery, the stuffy stomach. Centuries will pass before he discovers something to unstuff it. When he does, he will call it Alka-Seltzer. Its bubbly alkalizers will neutralize his stuffy stomach. Too late for him, but not too late for us.
Maxim freeze-dried coffee brings you 6 exciting summertime uses for your percolator. We do this now because it's time to enjoy a tall, frosty glass of iced Maxim And use your percolator for other things. For a refreshing summer change, try Iced Maxim. You may never perk again. It's hard to fall asleep when some of the things you've eaten insist on staying up past your bedtime. If there are little things still kicking around, your stomach is going to keep you awake. Unless you take Alka-Seltzer. Those soothing alkalizers in Alka-Seltzer can quiet an upset stomach, and Alka-Seltzer's bubbles help bubble your stomach's troubles away. Ouch! Alka-Seltzer before bedtime. If your stomach doesn't get a good night's rest, neither will you.
More coffee, Tom?
No, thanks, dear.
Try one of these Gino's pizza rolls, Brad. They're great.
Okay. It's a nice party, Mrs. Clark.
I see your husband didn't like your coffee.
I beg your pardon?
I'm Mrs. Johnson. You should try my coffee.
Look, I don't know who you are or how you got into my house, but you take your coffee and leave, okay?
What's that?
Beats me. Do you like the pizza rolls?
Wild. They taste like cheeseburgers.
And these taste like chili burgers, and then over here I have ham and cheese.
You seem to have everything, Mrs. Clark. Ever think you had bad breath, too?
No, but you do. Nice thing about these pizza rolls, you just take them out of the freezer and pop them into the oven.
Please, Clark, start wearing cleaner blouses.
I'll give you 30 seconds to take your blouse and get out of my house. Another Gino's pizza roll.
This is a wild party.
In this neighborhood, we get all the nuts.
The 24-hour bug. When he gets your stomach, he makes you miserable. Nothing can make him go away, but something can make him easier to live with. Pepto-Bismol liquid. Pepto-Bismol's coating action soothes the nausea and relieves the upset that makes you feel so awful. Take Pepto-Bismol liquid until the bug stops bugging you.
Hey, kids! Do you know what's inside specially marked boxes of tricks? Free old-time model airplane kits. You get a Mustang, or a Stuka, or a Zero. Easy to put together and...
Silly rabbit. Free model airplane kits, like tricks, are for kids.
And sometimes for tricky rabbits.
What's spring?
A springy, springy's been from head to knee.
Bullwinkle and Rocky.
Underdog and Lucky. Free inside, Frosty O's and Lucky Charms.
Springy stand.
Springy's bend.
Springy's ride.
And hold on to things.
There's a free Springy inside each specially marked box of magically delicious Lucky Charms.
And three-way energy Frosty O's.
Bullwinkle
and Rocky.
Underdog
and Lucky. Free inside, Frosty O's and Lucky Charms.
And we're back! Thank you for holding America. Now, before we went on our break, we discussed two of the most popular aspects of modern pop culture. However, what we didn't address was the underground, far-out, psychedelic counterculture that's all around us. Thanks, future me. And today I have with me someone who considers himself a hippie and is here to talk about why you should become one too. Hello, Michael, and welcome to the show.
Hey.
So, Michael, what's a hippie like you doing out here?
Well, we call ourselves freaks, but we don't really accept those wacko values that our parents follow. We believe in flower power.
And why should people become hippies, or as you refer to them, freaks?
Well, not all of us are called freaks. There's also flower children, we're the freaks, but there's also hippies, there's bohemians, there's free spirits, free thinkers, there's a bunch of us. We believe just all around peace, and we think people all around the world should dig it, Because all those restrictions and war and stuff, that's just whack. And all we really need is peace and love.
Well, you heard it. Any final words, Michael?
Yeah, actually, there's this festival that's going on. It's called Woodstock. It's going on from August 15th to August 18th. There's a bunch of people that's going to be there to perform. There's Joan Baez, there's The Who, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Oh, I love those. There's Country Joe and the Fish. Yeah, you should totally check it out. And remember, make peace, love, not war.
Now, take it away, future me. Thank you, past me. These hippies aren't the only people rebelling against the classical American lifestyle. During the past decade, there have been multiple instances of civil disobedience from young protesters fighting for what they believe in nationwide. People have been fighting for many causes, such as the civil rights movement and ending the Vietnam War. Let's hear from a protester right now. Alright, right now I'm with David, who is a member of the Black Panther Party and is going to tell you why you should oppose the Vietnam War and instead fight for civil rights. David, what would you like to say?
Well, let me ask you this. Why should I fight for a country that doesn't even protect my rights? I shouldn't have to. America doesn't even protect my basic rights and doesn't even treat me like equals with white people. And Vietnam War is just a war between people who are oppressed like us by this racist government. That's why you should join the Black Panther Party, and everyone should, because we should defend ourselves against this racist government. Because peaceful protests will work, and we should fight fire with fire.
Oh, I'm sorry. What my son meant to say was that he would love to fight in the Vietnam War, alright? He would love to spin the ops on the Viet Cong if it means to protect freedom and democracy, alright? And what's another war? A war would definitely grant us black people freedom. Am I right or am I right?
Anyways, back to you, future me. Thank you, past me again. Now, everyone, it's time. It's time to witness one of the biggest events of the decade. After many trials and tribulations of the space race, we might actually win. With the strong starts of the Soviets in the beginning, all hope seemed to be lost for America. However, things have been looking up in our favor recently. Let's give it up for Neil Armstrong!
Wowee! We're in space. I mean, one small step for Dominguez, one giant leap for mankind.
And that concludes tonight's programming. Get home safe, ladies and gentlemen, and sleep tight, little ones. Good night. Everyone, there's a nuclear bomb threat right now. Everyone, I need you to remember what Bert the Turtle taught us. Duck and cover. Go under the nearest surface you can find, maybe a table or a desk, and remain seated there until further notice. I'll do it with you. Duck and cover. It was just a drill. Thank you everyone for participating in this wonderful decade recap. See you next decade when we recap the 70s. Hope I didn't scare you too much, guys. Bye!